Hi, I'm Chef David in Harris Teeter's Kitchen. Today we're going to be making a rich, hearty soup that's perfect for those cold fall and winter nights. Cremini mushroom and roasted garlic rice soup made with U.S. grown brown rice. I'm going to start by preheating my pot over medium heat. I'm then going to take a stick of butter, which is pre-measured on the back for your convenience, and I'm going to add 5½ tablespoons to this pot. Don't let your pot get too hot or else you're going to burn your butter when you first put it in. And then immediately move your butter around the pan so that it melts evenly. And as that butter melts, you're going to take your diced onions and add them to the pot as well. You're going to let them saute up just a little bit until they're translucent. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start to slice my cremini mushrooms. We're going to have about 1 pound of cremini mushrooms. So I'm going to start by slicing my cremini mushrooms while my butter and onions are sauteing. Okay, starting to smell really good in here with the onions. Sauteing, and they're getting right to the point where I want to start adding my mushrooms. Okay, just move them around to get them coated with the butter. Now I'm going to take this and put this right into the blender. And we're going to come back to this pot with the rest of our blended soup. At this point, I'm going to add half my rice. To the blender, and about 1 cup of stock. Okay, you're going to use the remaining ingredients that are in the recipe later after you add your soup back to your pot to reheat. And at this point, I'm just going to pulse it a little bit. Now I'm going to add this back to the pot. And once again, turn my heat on and add my remaining ingredients, all except for my garnish, which is going to be my chopped bacon. Okay, I'm going to turn my pot back on. And I'm going to add my water. My remaining stock. I'm going to adjust my salt and pepper, add my cheese. Now this is a spreadable garlic cheese that you can find in your cheese world at Harris Teeter. At this point, just to break up that cheese a little bit, what I'm going to do is I'm going to whip it. And what I'm going to do is add the remaining USA grown brown rice. This is a pre-cooked brown rice. So remember, in your recipe, some of the things that you can do in advance is pre-cook your brown rice. Or even the sauteed mushrooms and onions you can do in advance. We've waited for our soup to come to a boil here. And it's ready to be served. Remove it from the heat. And what I like to do is I like to put a little bit of the brown rice and cremini mushrooms in the bottom of the bowl first. And then add the broth to the top of it. Now I'm going to finish this soup by adding a garnish of the pre-cooked smoked bacon and a little bit of fresh herbs or chopped green onion. Now that we have the soup garnished, remember that you can enhance this dish with the addition of Madeira wine or sherry wine and fresh herbs. Also remember that using brown rice in this dish will add whole grains to your diet. To download these recipes, go to harristeeter.com, or for more information on U.S. rice or rice recipes, go to usarice.com.